Unlearning is just as important as learning, if not more important. Growth is a weird thing because growth is taking you to new levels no matter what. In every phase of your life, if you're growing, you're going to a different level, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, relationally, emotionally, financially, whatever. Or I think I already said that, but any of those things. And what comes with it is an area of new learning, an area of collecting a new knowledge base, of new understanding, new experiences. But it also comes with unlearning some things that you thought were correct. Sometimes you're unlearning bad habits. Sometimes you're unlearning bad mindset. Sometimes you're unlearning what you used to accept as a certain boundary and things like that. And sometimes it feels like you're leaving you behind, because in order to become the new version of you, the next level of you, sometimes you have to kill the other version of you, your old self. And it can be painful because we get into these ruts, or whatever you want to call it, this system of learned helplessness, where sometimes even our negatives of our lives, sometimes our flaws, it's like we fall in love with them, or we're afraid of letting them go. Even though we know that it's not good for us, it's not a good habit, it's like we've became that. And it makes it hard for us to let go of it, because it's like you're losing a piece of yourself, you're losing a piece of your soul, or whatever, however you want to phrase it or think of it, whatever metaphor or allegory you want to use. So I think that's why it's hard for people to understand, or what makes unlearning so important is a lot of our learning comes from nature and nurture, where we were born, our neighborhoods, the city, the state, the geography of it, but then also your nurture, how you were raised, your parents or guardians, your teachers, even your peers. You kind of learn from those you are around and the environment you're in. So some of your learning isn't like opening a school book and reading out of the book and reading a textbook. It's just seeing how your parents operated, seeing how your older siblings operated, taking information from your teachers at school. Maybe you were born in America, maybe you were born in, Africa, maybe you were born in Europe. Like, you're going to have a different understanding of different things, how you learn. And some of that learning isn't good. It's not learning the best things. It's not learning the most positive things. Sometimes it's learning how to survive. Sometimes it's learning what the wrong kind of love is. Sometimes it's learning just different things that aren't good for us, that don't serve us a purpose long term. But we grew up in it, and it became us. It became part of our personality. A lot of our personality is literally biologically from the DNA of our parents, and also where you're born in where you're born in the world, whether it's even different parts of the United States, if you're in America watching this, but different countries, different states, different continents. There's just different things you're used to. And some of them are good, some of them are bad. But it's hard to grasp that and learn that some of the things that you learned and that have become part of your personality, maybe they're not going to serve you in the next level of your life, at the next version of your life, the part where you're growing into a better person, you're growing into a wiser, more successful, more wealthy, more lovable, more charismatic person. Sometimes you have to let go of old habits, and old habits die hard. And sometimes it's going to feel like you're giving out a piece of your personality, because you're so used to this. You're so used to a certain thing, and now it doesn't serve you to get where you need to go or where you want to go. And it's going to feel like you're shooting a part of yourself, killing part of yourself. So I'm rambling on a little bit, but just know that unlearning is very important. Unlearn those bad habits. Unlearn the things that are keeping you back. Unlearn what love isn't, what boundaries aren't, and figure it out, because it's the most vital thing you can do. This was Consistency Day 357. Hope you got something from this message. If you did, I encourage you to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And other than that, I wish you all peace and blessings on the journey.